Hey everyone, Graybeard here. Welcome back to another MLB 9 Innings 23 video on my channel. We're back with the Twins team today, and since the new trainer update has dropped, I had about 60 plus, I think over 70 actually, League Ball recharge tickets. So instead of grinding slow play, auto play through games, I've been just letting the game grind quick play one after the other, and then League Ball recharging. And as such, while the trainers are still rare and hard to come by, everything else has come pretty quickly, which is why we now have 181 Black Diamond pieces, which means that we can take another card, Black Diamond, today. Now, my choice for Black Diamond is going to be Justin Morneau. We have been using all of the premium skill change tickets that we get on Tom Seaver here, and we still haven't been able to land anything on him. We've landed Bullpen Day 3 times, co-op once, and actually I think that's all we've landed. And we're like 25 premium skill change tickets in. Actually, it's probably more than that. So, you know, premium blues and greens are on sale for a few more days at the time I'm filming this, but unless we can miraculously land Slow Starter, Control Master, Fireballer before they before the sale period ends, I will not be getting them on this team because I don't really have anyone else who needs them desperately. I guess theoretically I could use them on maybe Nathan, probably Guerrier, could probably get rid of Touch and look for Finn or Dom or something. Potentially. But I don't really want to. I would rather use them on Seaver, but I don't. So point being is I'll figure that out. If we decide to get them, I'll tag that on at the end of the video. But first things first, we'll take Morneau Black Diamond since he is our last guy in the lineup who needs to go Black Diamond. And we'll take him BD, we'll get him special trained up, and we have a ton of packs to open up today. As you can see here, our inventory is pretty darn loaded right now. And we also have 111 premium skill change tickets. I mean, look, we already have a fair amount of blues and greens that we could use, but we don't have anyone to use them on at the moment. So, with that being said, let us start out by taking Morneau Black Diamond. All right, special upgrade, Black Diamond. And with this, all of our starters on this team will finally be Black Diamond. Lovely, lovely. And after this, the nice thing is we'll be able to save up for, hopefully we'll have a new Team Sig sometime soon in the future. Can't say for sure, but hopefully. Alrighty, and special training. We'll use all the cards that we have at the moment. But I think we will need some of the packs will open up to get them all the way up there today, but that's okay. That's what they're for. Actually, you know what? We have so many gold and diamond special trade material, we'll probably get them there without even needing packs. That's okay, though. We didn't even need the diamonds, and we still have all those golds left. Man, that's kind of crazy. All right, so Morneau is capped out. He is Black Diamond now, and his stats are capped. We'll take Charisma to 8, and stats are looking pretty good on him. All right, so let's start out by we'll hop into packs. All right, we'll skip silvers today because we don't need them. We'll do, let's maybe say 100 premiums. Alrighty. Would love to see, maybe a prime, there's a vintage. I was about to say vintage. See if we can do any combos, vintage combos, anything like that. This team really, really needs is bullpen help, and for a while the Twins had some good bullpen options, but a lot of them have been removed from the game, i.e. Matt Duffy, Matt Wisler. And we're left with only a handful of guys, so the chance of pulling a team relief pitcher SIG is fairly small, which is unfortunate because that's really what we need. Whether or not I get the fall TSS on this team is going to depend on whether or not when they go on sale, historic player packs are still on sale. And I say that specifically because I would be going pitcher either way. But if, for example, if there's a day left in the current historic player pack cycle, then I might be more... Prime? Kershaw. Nice card. I might be more inclined to get the TSS, knowing that theoretically I have a day left. I could still pull Walter Johnson, and with how good SIGs are right now relative to Legends, that card is so good that it would probably be worth it. So then I might be more tempted to get the TSS. Wow, a lot of vintages today. Love it. So I might be more tempted in that situation to get the Team Select SIG because, there's a chance then that at least there would be a starting pitcher that I could potentially pull that I would actually use, in that case being Walter Johnson, because I would use him. I put him in over probably Fergie Jenkins at that point. That was very symmetrical. Live season team select. Actually, we're not going to use any of these. We'll use these. We've been going Yankees because we are looking for bullpen help. Specifically, would love to pull Goose Gossage. And as I said, Lou Gehrig would be a great addition to the team because he is one of the best first baseman legends in the game. He's nearly on par with all his SIGs. So he's one of him, Jim Thome are some of the only they're some of the only legend cards that are like on par with SIGs that are currently in the game. I'll go figure out my backups and I'll be right back. All right, and we'll finish off these team selects. What I'll probably do is I'll show you actually just after this, one sec. They added a couple new features, one of them being that you can turn team select packs into team select diamond packs, which, it's a 5-to-1, but damn, I was hoping you could use live season team select. Damn it, you can't. So in that case, I guess I'll just keep holding on to this live season team selects because I don't really need them for anything and I don't feel like opening them. Let's use these. We'll hop into Ultimates then and see if we can get anything good. Another vintage. So it seems like we're going to get some good vintage comboing in today, at least as much as our current amount of stars will allow. All right. Let's get these live season alts out of the way. We'll use 20 of them probably. Don't need to use them all, but get as many of them out of the way as we can. And only 2 diamonds out of 20 there. So let's use about 50 ultimate packs. 4 diamonds there. Love to see that. We did get a Twins card, but Cole Sands is not a good card. Unless they expand Mentor, I don't need bad team diamonds. So a couple interesting cards there. Nothing great though. And well, of course, we went from 4 to 2 to 0 diamonds. That's okay though. All right, so we got about 20 more we'll use. We're back to having diamonds again. Just 1 this time. Carlos Correa, can hold on to him. I don't know if I can use him as special upgrade material, but I could use him as upgrade material if I ever pull his SIG. All right, and now let's use the alt team select. No, nothing special from that. We have 1 diamond player select pack. Yon Duran. I don't need him, so let's just see if we can get something cool. We didn't. That's okay. I didn't really need Duran, so We'll take Rizzo. Not that it particularly matters. We'll use 10 of these. Oh, man, no. I was kind of hoping for a Diamond Prime. No vintages either, though. And team select pitcher batter pack. We'll go Yankees. We'll go pitcher. Show me Goose Gossage. No Goose Gossage. That's okay. Garrett Cole's a good card, but not Goose Gossage. We have these, and then we'll finish off with the prime packs, and then we will hop into combos. And by combos, I mean vintage combos specifically. And we have 8 diamond packs. Oh, I wasn't going to use these. Oh, well, that's okay. Why not? But still no primes, which is disappointing. Okay, 3 prime player packs. I wish you could use multiple of these at a time, but you can't. Chinman Wong. Sticking with the Yankees theme, apparently. Matt Carpenter, who was a Yankee at one point. And another Yankee. So 2 Yankees. Okay. All right. Let me go figure out our backup, and then we will come back and do some combos. All right. So we've got a couple of vintage combos to do. See if we can pull a legend. Specifically, legend relief pitcher. And this will be the last combo because we will run out of stars. Okay, so we didn't pull anyone, but we were able to clear out a lot of those vintages from our inventory. That's always a nice thing, a relief to get that done. So, I guess the next candidate for Black Diamond would be Schmidt, so that we could put him on the bench. Schmidt or Mauer, assuming we don't pull another bullpen pitcher. So, what are we going to do? Let's see. What do I want to do? I've got these normal blues and a couple premium blues. Do we have any batters? I mean, we don't have a ton of batters with sets that are worth using the blues on. What do you have? Maeda's been so good, though. I don't know why Fireball and Boss Dom has been so good, but it has been. So it would probably be Guerrier and getting rid of Touch. And I know that probably should use premium blues on that. And we will, actually. Skill storage will unlock you. Okay. Change skills, and we're going to swap over to premium blues. We'll use them on Touch, see if we can get Finn or Boss or Dom specifically over Touch. Nothing there. Touch isn't bad. He's been okay. We would also probably take Win Streak or Setup Man. Win Streak. I'll take Fireballer, Win Streak, Ace. I think that's better, right? I think that's better. And then we can leave him as closer pitcher. So Fireballer, Win Streak, Ace. Nice. Okay. And now we'll actually go back and lock that set so we don't accidentally change it. Fireballer, Win Streak, Ace. Great. And we can leave his train the way it is then. We don't have to worry about him getting any specific bonus. And he should be pretty good there. Yeah, I just don't really have anyone else to use blues and greens on at the moment, especially since triple 3 sets are not the best thing in the world. I mean, Pioneer Charisma Slugger, you leave that. Pioneer Charisma Slugger, you leave that. And his set is too low. And the rest of these guys are triple 3 sets. So, I mean, I guess theoretically I could try to roll over Dom, but he's been so good. That's a great set. So starter Finn Dom has not been great on these two guys. And Randy Johnson, we're going to replace, we're going to slot Seaver in over him anyway. So I just don't think we're going to need any more blues and greens until we have sets to use them on, so I'm probably not going to buy them. What I might do is use skill change tickets on Thielbar, because we have a ton of skill change tickets, and if we can land a better set, then I'll come back and we will work with that. So instead of recording the whole thing, I'll go do skill change tickets, and I'll pick up recording if there's anything worth talking about. All right, so we got a 333 boss set after 80 skill change tickets, nothing. I'm going to use 2 greens. If we don't pull anything, then we'll keep rolling it over. Put away pitch is not good. And nothing. Okay, so we will keep rolling over it. So we pulled Finesse Boss 333, so let us go use a blue or 2 and see if we can pull a good third skill. There's a gold. Giant Crusher, not going to work. There's another gold. Ace. We have it on Greer, and I don't particularly want to nerf him. But also with winning streak, I don't know. I might try this set out and see if the nerf is how drastic the nerf to each, to both of them, having the bow on them both. Because I feel like that set on Thielbar would be really, really good. I need to think about that. All right, so what I've decided to do is I'm going to leave Ace on Thielbar, and we're going to roll over both other skills on Greer in the hopes that we can pull Finesse Boss, something like that. Specifically because if I land Ace on Seaver, I'm leaving it on him. I'm not going to waste it on the Bullpen. And as such, I might as well now, which means that I might end up going and getting some premium blues and greens in order to make this set happen. And it's a risk, I know, but worst case scenario, we move him to setup and we move Nathan into closer until we figure it out. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so nothing there. We'll have to go get premium greens, and then we'll come back. All right, so we'll do these 5 at a time, so we only get as many as we need. I mean, we'll take that for now, but I would prefer Finesse to pair with Fire and Baller. Inning Eater's not going to work. I would also take Boss, of course. I feel like that's a more complete set. Man, we're seeing the worst gold skills right now. Okay, I'll be back with more. All right, and we'll keep it going. Great start. All right, there it is, Finesse. Okay. And now from here, we'll use the blue. See if we can land Boss or something good. Fixer. Theoretically a great set, but I need my SIGs in setup and closing pitcher right now. So I'll go get premiums and I'll be back. All right, let's see what we can land in this last slot. I'd love Boss. I would love... I would take Win Streak or Setup Man. Stability is better than Fixer, but still not what we're looking for. That's definitely not what we're looking for. There's a gold. Inning Eater is not what we're looking for. So we're going to keep rolling until we get something a little bit better. Alrighty, so show me Boss. Not that. Show me Win Streak or Setup Man. Pitching machine is probably better than stability, but still not what we're looking for. Man, are we going to go 10 with the only gold being freaking inning eater? Dang, the luck on these blues is awful. Jeez. Still nothing. Okay, well, we'll be back with 5 more. And last shot, 5 more. There's a gold finally. Fin touch fireballer, we'll take that. Do we keep rolling? Or do we take fin touch fireballer? Let's roll 2 more. And if we get something better than touch, we keep it. And if not, we'll call it a day there. There's one. Put away pitch. Come on. And last shot for the day. Setup man. Interesting. Fireballer, finesse, setup man. I don't know what's better between setup man and touch. I mean, setup man's a great skill for a closing pitcher. I'm leaning towards setup man in closer, as a closer specifically. I think that's what we're going to take. I think we'll take setup man over touch. And maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's the set that we're going to rock with. And thank God we got it, and we still have a couple premium blues left over. All right. And we'll take finesse, obviously, up to 8. And he's got a finesse train right now, so we don't have to worry about that. And that means that we can rock this new set with Thielbar, and he should be a lot better, and he should, at least for as far as that's probably about as good as you could hope for from a 333 blue set that doesn't have a legend skill. So, awesome. I'm happy with that. And we got to just keep hoping that we can eventually pull a legend skill on Tom Seaver, and we've got a couple blues coming from the season event here in a few days, so we should have 4 blues. So, and we have a couple greens, obviously, still those 3 greens. So hopefully, come whenever we get a legend skill on Tom Seaver, we'll be able to get him up pretty quickly. In our free time, we used a couple more premium skill change tickets on Tom Seaver, and we used some blues and greens, and we were able to land him slow starter Finn Boss. I am not the happiest about having yet another slow starter set, but from my experience so far, he performs better with slow starter Finn Boss than the performances I'm getting out of slow starter Finn Dom, which seems to be a pretty consensus. Finn Boss is a better combo than Finn Dom. And so, yeah, we've moved these 2 guys down. The only real difference is that Marichal has higher stats. Otherwise, they are basically identical sets. Except, again, Marichal has the better stats. So that's where the state of our rotation is now. Blyleven was doing unbelievable with this set, which makes sense. For a long time, that set on my Denny McLean on the Phillies was my ace, until Carlton, which was our most recent video there. So he's just going to slot right ahead of Maeda, who is still doing great. I do have to wonder if there's some synergy between Fireballer and Dom and Finesse and Control Master that just stacking like that makes sense. As far as I'm aware, Fireballer and Finn is still a good combo. It's still the better combo, but Fireballer Dom is not performing as egregiously as I assumed it would. Guerrero has still been great, even with this additional set. No surprise there. I mean, down the road, it would be great to get him boss or ace, but I mean, it's going to depend. Since we don't have ace on Seaver, we would have to see where the state of skills, because again, I would prefer it on a starting pitcher. But until then, we can leave it on Thielbar here, go boss fin ace, and he should be fine. So, quick overview right there of how things are looking with our rotation. Again, I've said it before, depending on whether or not Walter Johnson is still in the game. If he is, when the next TSS drops, we will get it. We will get it, and we will go pitcher. Because right now, SIGs are kind of the king. And we have Maeda. If we pulled Walter Johnson, he would absolutely go in over Marshall. But also, there's a good chance we would put in, I don't know about Viola. His velocity is so low, even though the rest of his stats are good. We'd have to consider that. I would probably put Joe Ryan in if we were to pull his SIG. I'd probably put him in. That's about the only other starting pitcher I would put in. Sonny Gray kind of got shafted with his stats. He had a good, better season than the stats they gave him. But otherwise, none of these other starting pitchers. I mean, Odorizzi's got good location in velo, which is nice, but I would probably consider using that card. We'd have to look at his fastball and break and getting S-tier pitches on him. Otherwise, we would just be hoping we can pull one of Rogers' 3 years, Eddie Guardado, or John Duran, because those are the only relief pitchers in the game. There's only 4 relief pitchers in the game that we don't have, and only 7 relief pitchers total, SIG-wise, for the Twins right now. So, if Walter Johnson's in the game, we'll get it. If not, we'll pass. This time, we'll wait until the New Year's. But they did add Joe Mauer 09 as a SIG now, which, like, crazy good card, especially because he's got good fielding as a catcher, nonetheless. So, like, this is Garver. He's got better power, but every other stat Mauer does just way better. So we 100%, if we ever pull Mauer, we'll slot him in as our catcher, and we'll remove Mauer 16 because it's a good card. It's not a great card. I mean, everything he does outside of one point of eye, his catcher does better, and his catcher SIG is a catcher. So I'm really excited they added him. Hopefully someday we can pull him. So yeah, I mean, I've considered, do I get the TSS and go batter? Because, you know, the 3 best SIGs here, Correa, Mauer, and Knobloch would all help out the team. But there's a lot of chances of duping or pulling cards we wouldn't use. Like Chili Davis, we'd probably put on the bench. Jock Jones, we'd probably put on the bench. Maybe same with CJ Crone or Luis Arias, guys, or Donaldson. We'd probably put them, or Kubel, we'd probably put them on the bench, but I don't think they would, like, outside. I think these are the only 3 guys that would slot into our current lineup over guys we actually have, because just our lineup's really good. I mean, Rosario's awesome in left field, Kepler in center, Seavers in right, and then, you know, the only weak links defensively are second base and shortstop. So if Walter Johnson's not in the game, I'll see how I'm doing financially. Maybe I go out and get it and go batter if Walter Johnson has been pulled by that point, but if not, I would be going pitcher. So that should wrap up this video. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.